You're watching my channel, you probably know that I have a shrimp tank, which is a lampshade shrimp tank. So I've just made it out of an old lampshade. I put a piece of tape over the hole at the bottom that the light would go through, filled it up with water, put a little plant, there's a little spider plant in there, probably too wet for it, but it is growing in a little pot of its own. There's also some plants from out of my fish tank at home, and there's some floating plants like Salvinia, red rooter, water lettuce. I've just put this water wisteria in from my barb tank because it's got a lot of algae on, and there wasn't enough algae in here. I've just put some water in as well that I got out of a different pond. It's green water, and I'm going to add some more Daphnia, which are water fleas, to build up a good culture in here. There already are some in here, but I wanted to build up a decent culture. I can see some swimming about now. Because of the fact that there's lots of algae water in the polytunnel, I'm going to add that to it. These little beasties here, they're tiny, look, you can see them. They're copepods, so they're also a freshwater invertebrate that lives in the water column, and they'll eat algae as well. And I want to build up a colony of them in here, and so that I can feed them to my other fish. And so I'll have a culture of Daphnia, copepods and cherry shrimp in here, and there are some snails, ram's horn and pond snails as well. Okay, I left the bag in there just to acclimatise. I'm literally just going to pour them straight in like that, and I'm going to rinse the bag a couple of times, get them all out so they all go into this giant fish bowl made of a lampshade. It's the shrimp bowl. And then if I've got lots and lots of Daphnia from here, I'll take them home and they'll go into the puffer fish tank and feed my fish at home, or they'll feed the fish in here. There we go, so that's the Daphnia done. This is the copepods. Again, just literally pour them in like that, rinse the bag with a bit of water out of the little bowl, and that's all you do. So adding Daphnia and copepods to the culture that's already going, the Daphnia water flea culture, and copepods that's also got the cherry shrimp in, and some snails. They'll do well, they'll breed, you can see them all floating about in there. They'll breed and multiply in here, and as I say, I can then use them to feed different fish, all the barbs and things like that. As I get fry coming through, they're great little foods for the baby fry. So adding to the shrimp tank Daphnia copepod culture, it's got some snails in as well. Cheers.